Hello and greetings from the Crystal offices in Miami. Thank you for joining me today. I would like to take just a couple of minutes to talk a particular special voyage we have planned for you in November of 2021 on board our beautiful 200-passenger Crystal Endeavour, which will be launched next year. On this particular voyage, we make our way from South America down to Antarctica. We'll take you from Buenos Aires to Ushuaia. Ushuaia being located on Tierra del Fuego on the very southern tip of South America. I would highly recommend this if you're interested in nature experiences, nature hikes and wildlife, because you will get to see quite a bit of it. On the way from Buenos Aires, we will be sailing outside on the Rio de la Plata into the southern Atlantic Ocean to a place called Puerto Madryn. From there, we have some wonderful nature experiences at Peninsula Valdez. I particularly love the hikes among the penguin colony. Well, the penguins, you walk on a set trail that is marked for you, but you are within this very large penguin colony. And of course, the penguins themselves, they will crisscross the path, and you have some wonderful, very close-up experiences with these penguins. Again, don't touch, stay on the path. Don't worry, these penguins will come to you up and very, very close. You can also see some wonderful seal colonies on these huge dark beaches. There's a lookout point, a boardwalk from where you look down on the beaches, and it's a great, great experience to see these fur seals as the fur masters, the beach masters as they call, the big males, surround themselves with 50, 20 females and carefully guard them against the other males on the beach. I mean, you can easily spend 45 minutes, an hour just watching all the interaction on the beach. Now, because it is such a wonderful day trip, we've also included lunch, and we will provide you with a very special gaucho rancher's lunch, a typical barbecue. Usually it is lamb, but there's also chicken and some vegetables and salads, a great typical lunch at one of the Argentinian farms. As we head further south, we'll make a couple of other expedition stops on the southeast side of Argentina, again looking for the wildlife, looking for the penguins, looking for the birds, looking for whales, anything that we come across. And remember, the Crystal Endeavour is an expedition ship, so we have these inflatable Zodiacs. We can whisk you around, and hopefully the weather will allow us to fly our helicopters to see some of that area from high above. Next, we head off to the Falkland Islands, and in the Falkland Islands, we want to show you two different things. We will take you to the main town, Port Stanley, on the east side of the Falkland Islands. And Port Stanley is a charming little village. There's a few shops, and it's just great to walk around. But it also gives you the opportunity to see great wildlife, particularly, again, penguins. And especially, you should have a good opportunity, very likely, to see the beautiful king penguins. The king penguins are the second largest penguins in the world, second only to the emperors, which are found quite a distance away in the Weddell Sea. But going back, great wildlife in Port Stanley, plus the people themselves, who will take you on these guided walks and drives outside of Port Stanley, are very personable people, very lovely, and they love to share the history of the island, the war between Argentina and England, and there's lots and lots of things to learn on our full day in Port Stanley. And then from there we head west, and we will explore, most likely, depending on weather conditions, we will explore West Island, where again we will take you ashore by Zodiac, and we do some hike to see some of the birding seals colonies that are available for viewing. It's a great, great wildlife natural experience. From there, we head down the Magellan Strait to Punta Arenas, hope to see some more seals just off the town of Punta Arenas. And then from the Magellan Passage, we head into the Beagle Channel. The Beagle Channel, of course, is famous for its glaciers. And I actually I call that area Glacier Alley. And we hope to see at least 3, 4, if not 5 glaciers, depending on the sea and ice conditions in that channel. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. We've allowed a full day for it to see all these glaciers up and close until we make it to the town of Ushuaia in the Beagle Channel. And that's where you can choose to disembark, but hopefully you will join us on our Antarctica voyage, which will take you down to the Antarctic Peninsula and see the wonders of Antarctica. And I always like to say ice is nice. There is nothing like seeing Antarctica, stepping hopefully foot on the continent if the conditions allow. Use our helicopters, use our submersible, 7-passenger submersible, and explore the whales and the penguins and the rich bird life of Antarctica. So it's a great combination voyage. You can sail with us from Buenos Aires all the way to Ushuaia, staying on the mainland of Argentina as well as the Falklands. But what would really make this trip great is if you add on the 11 nights going down all the way to the Antarctic Peninsula. It's a wonderful combination voyage, and we hope to see you on board. Thank you for listening.